Hey everybody, just want to do a quick update here. I finally got that red-tailed loach out of my gudgeon tank here. I'm not sure what I want to do with it yet. It's a pretty good sized fish. Here, let me put you on hold and we'll go over to the washing machine. I don't want to freak it out too much. I guess that gives you a little bit of a look at it. I know that makes it a little big and round. So what I'm thinking about doing with it is just putting it right over here back in the gourami tank that I took it out of a little while ago. And there's a reason I'm thinking about doing that. Let me set this guy down over here. So that gives you a pretty good idea of how big he is. I know he needs to be in a tank with others of his own kind. This tank has a pretty big clown loach in it. It's actually probably a little bit bigger than him, maybe about the same size. And I'm hoping they might get along. I thought about taking it to the pet store. And ideally, we'd like to think, oh, if it went to the pet store, it would go to a good home, and somebody that could properly care for it would take it home and put it in their group of 5 or 6, and it would live happily ever after. The reality is, the next person that came along and said, ooh, that's a cool looking fish, I've got $20, would take it home. And I think the chances of it staying with me and being happier and healthier, I think that's just probably more likely. It's already spent about 5 years in this tank. I put it over in that gudgeon tank for, I don't know, it's been a couple of months now, and it was never happy in there. And it was just always, fighting with that gudgeon. It's been damaging that gudgeon. I never had any issues with it in this tank. The only issue was I didn't see it very much. It came out during feeding and then went back into hiding. I can live with that. So I think it's probably just going to go back in this tank. But I did want to get at least a little bit of video showing you what it looks like outside of the tank. So, like I said, he's a pretty good size fish. Cool looking fish. But there he is. He's finally out of my gudgeon tank, and that's the important part. So, there you go. Make sure you're subscribed. That way you won't miss whatever's coming up. Again, I'm pretty sure it's going to go in this tank, which is my gourami tank, but you never know. And if you're subscribed, you'll find out. So, thanks again for watching. I'll see you real soon in the next one.